Funny enough, I was going to do Batman Mike King, but that's the Tim Burton Batman. But the first scene of Batman is Gotham City, and you would have got that straight away. So I thought I'd do a nice horror film. So I haven't seen The Fly in a long time. That's the Jeff Goldblum Fly, #1. Great film. And I really thought I was going to win tonight because Lou didn't know it. So, you know, very good. You know what, Lou? It was going to be Sucker Punch. But then I realised I don't have the movie Sucker Punch. So I need to get the movie Sucker Punch. All good. How are you, Christian from Grantham?
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
You know that a lot of people now are going to rush to see The Fly. Lou, you need to see The Fly. I haven't seen it for a long time either. So that'll probably be one on the weekend list. But you know, I have these monologues at the start about things. I've got things to show you. I've had to move around again. I thought I'd have to get I'll put the gremlin up there for now. Bring the time machine down. So we've got the time machine here. It still works, but it's only on battery power. And at the moment, I have to turn the disc around by hand to get it started up because it's only run by battery at the moment. I haven't got it plugged in, but everything still works in it. I had to dust it off as well, but looking good there. And I've taken the power out of the Enterprise, the Thunder Road at the moment because it doesn't fit on the desk because stupid me located the power underneath. So I need one of those 90-degree adapters, which I've ordered, so then I can power it back up again. Because if I put the normal adapter in, it just tilts over, which is cool. Now, Gary Reynolds, you said something in chat, which I, believe it or not, I'm going to be attending. So, Phil Spruverse, welcome to the channel. We were talking about Doctor Who and coincidences. Well, on Sunday, I'm heading to Small Space 10. I'm going to be there from about 10 o'clock. I can't stay that long. So it's probably 10 to 11 I'm going to be there because I'm taking my kiddies home on the Sunday. So I can't stay too long at all. But that's around about 45 minutes from me. This is like our smaller version of Wonderfest. It's all model show to do with space, science fiction and fantasy, as you can see up there. And I do believe we've got down there K9. K9's going to be there with the guy who made it and voiced it as well. I can't remember the guy's name. Leeson something, isn't it? Who voiced K9? You're all going to tell me in chat. John Leeson. John Leeson's going to be there. So, but also Keith from Cosmic Scale Models is going to be there. My friend Gary Glover, if you're watching, Gary, hi. I'm gonna see you on Sunday if you are there from Mooncrest Models. So I'll try and get a little bit of footage of some of the models that are there. I'm looking forward to going. That'd be like my first model show since Wonderfest. So, but I know it's small scale, but you know what, we could build something up like that to make our own Wonderfest in the UK, which would be pretty cool. The other thing is, if you remember last week, I only brisked over. I didn't really show you many pictures, but Randy Cooper has built a bison. Bison? I'm saying that wrong. Bison. A Star Wars-esque. Let me just show you the pictures. They speak for themselves. How do I do this? There we go. This is the bison that Randy Cooper is now currently selling. Check that out. The lighting's amazing on it. Now, I do believe that the lighting comes separately. Was it? I think it might be Voodoo FX who's done the lighting for this. I could be wrong. But this is an amazing looking model. Check that out. I'm doing a little slideshow here. The more I see this, the more I'm like in awe, especially at the paintwork, the paint job that's been done on that as well. Pretty amazing, is it? Now, if I go to the QR codes, because you know me, I like a QR code. That's there. If I hide that, is the QR code for that model if you are interested. But also check out Randy Cooper's site because he's got loads of models. More models than you can shake a stick at. Really cool. But yeah, you should be able to get your phone, scan on that screen and check out what Randy's got there. Now, the other thing, while I'm doing my opening monologue, because you know I always do this monologue, is I was thinking on the channel, when I first started this channel, if you remember, I keep going on that I did the Eclipse when it first started. I got an affinity with space and stuff like that. So, and then I did the Millennium Falcon, and I did the Millennium Falcon originally. I think I started from issue 20 or something, then sort of did a review of what I've already done. And then I started doing live streams on it. So that was my first Partwork model built on the channel. but it wasn't my first Partwork model that I built. If you remember, back in 2010, I built the Wayne Brickles. You're going to love this. I built the Eagle Moss Orrery. Brilliant model it is, and it's like made out of brass, loads of gears, and it moves around. Well, I thought it would be silly not to have that on the channel, because every other build I've done is on the channel. So starting soon, I'm going to be doing the Orrery on the channel. Now this is available as one whole kit, and the whole kit is £399, I believe. And guess what? You know what I'm going to say? I've got a QR code. I've got a QR code for that there. So if you want to build along with me, it's probably going to start in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be building that along. Now, it comes in one box. The box isn't that big, but it's a lot of gears. It's not going to be many videos. I reckon we can probably condense it down to between 1 and 10 videos. But perhaps I can do one video per planet. That should be good, shouldn't it? So I can do the gears up to one planet and then keep going like that. And then at the end, the thing turns. But, you know, you'll be watching it forever if you're waiting for Pluto to go around. I do believe Pluto's included in that. That's before, you know, scientists decide Pluto wasn't a real planet. So that's that. The other thing is, you probably saw my social media post that myself, Lou Dalmaso, and Phil Siegel from Spruverse, we're doing the Talos. So I've been playing around with my new 3D printer, which is hidden over there. It's behind this thing here. And you probably saw on social media that I did Batman. I've been playing around with color schemes. And I found the bronze, which is too bright. But I'm using it because if you put a metal oxide over the top, you get a lovely stippled effect on there. And I think that's pretty much where Talos needs to be. It needs a little bit darker wash in here. What I wasn't happy with it, this is why I do these experiments, is the verdigris. Mrs. Worldaway was giving me elocution before the stream. The verdigris on it, I got the color right, but it just doesn't go on right. It does look like paint strokes. So I thought, what can I do there? Look, stupid me printed it as a bulk thing. I didn't hollow it out, so it's like a paperweight. Obviously this isn't Talos, this is Batman. So I've got this verdigris stuff, which is coming. It should be here tomorrow, which is real verdigris. So you put it on, it goes on sort of like a darker color, and then overnight it turns that green of the coppery greenish sort of effect. So I'm going to be using that. See how that looks, and if that works good, that's going on Talos. So pretty happy with that. And that's that. I'm going to catch up with chat, and then tonight I get to show you 3 more of these. I need a drink now. That was a 7-minute monologue. There we go. Look, you think John Leeson, you are voice K9. Definitely. So, I mean, this will be the first time I've gone to this show. You're going to be there, Gary. I'll see you there then. It's going to be cool. You need 1.21 gigawatt to get it working. The problem is, as we all found this out. Phil found this out, and I know Lou found this out. It's all very well having power to keep the thing running, but you need a big wump of power to start the thing up. That's why you have to sort of start it with your hand first with the power that we're using. If you put too much power in at the start, it goes around like a fan, so you don't want that. It's physics that we didn't actually comprehend, I think, when we first started doing the build. But, you know, I still look at the model. It's in awe. It's a great model. Oh, it's Tina's birthday on Saturday. Tina, happy birthday for Saturday. Look, you can get one of them. 21 again. You're going to be 21 again. Bless. I was 21. I'm going to be 21 for the next 10 years now. Oh, bless. Hello, Edward. How's it going? Edward, I'm still sorting those posters out. I've got that, obviously tomorrow, I've got a new build out tomorrow. I'm doing the Mercedes Gullwing, so you'll see that on the channel tomorrow. I'm going to send that to you as well, Edward. I've got that poster as well. But I still haven't got around to it because I'm still digging them out. Because in the workshop, I have to keep the workshop clutter-free. So most of that stuff I put in the house, and it's a case of digging them out where I put them. Because I can never remember. You spent 2 weeks holes in Devon last month and loved it. Will's Workshop. Wow, wow. You know what, Devon, you just reminded me, John's Model Making. I'm off to Taunton in a couple of weeks. Not this Monday coming, next Monday. It's about 3.5 hours from here at an event, which I can't really tell you much about at the moment. But I don't even know. It's so secret. I don't even know what I'm going for. But I'm going down there on the Monday, I believe. So hopefully not this Wednesday coming, but next Wednesday, there should be a video up on the channel explaining why I'm down in Taunton. And then that week, I believe that we're coming up to see you, Paul, which will probably be the Wednesday or the Thursday, Paul, and Alan Palmer, all the way to Scotland. We're going to be coming up to see you probably on the Thursday or the Friday. And that's of the 26th, 27th, 28th, something like that. But I'll let you know on the 22nd. Hello, Marcus. How's it going? As you wrote in the end of your stream last evening, now you only need to finish Agora's Porsche. Well, Agora's Porsche, where... Oh, you can't see. You can't see. What's in the box? Down, oh, there's a gap there now. That's where the IXO Porsche was, and I've just slotted in the Agora Porsche ready to do. I haven't got pack 13 yet, though, so it hasn't turned up yet. I do understand that I think next week, I think they're starting to ship out Optimus Prime 3. Optimus Prime 3. So we should be getting pack 3 with just that replacement part that I was talking about for the joint. But I'll talk about that when I get it, and we'll be able to see that. Hello, David. How's it going? Take lots of video. I will, definitely. I'll see what Keith's got, Lou, and should be interesting. It's the first time I've ever been it, but it is a chance. I mean, Gary, if Gary's watching this, again, hi, Gary. I haven't seen Gary from Mooncrest Models for... When was I in Dixon's? 2000. So almost, it's well over 20 years. I haven't seen Gary for over 20 years. And I remember I had a couple of figurines from Gary. I had this brilliant Riddler, Jim Carrey's Riddler with the cane. And I also had a Beetlejuice sitting on a tomb. No idea whatever happened to those models. They were brilliant at the time. But on Mooncrest Models website, does a lot of Doctor Who stuff. He's got this brilliant diorama of Clarence Boddicker putting a spear into Robocop. Have I got a site for that? Hang on a second. If you just type Mooncrest Models into Google, it will bring it up. I might be able to show you some of this. Hang on. And if I go second monitor view, there you go. This is Mooncrest Models. So it's just mooncrest-models.co.uk. And in the web store here, if we go to kits, no, busts and figure kits, there we go. So we got the Peter Cushing Doctor Who, the Nosferatu, the Kinski Nosferatu, and the Max Shrek Doctor, and we got the Quartermaster, the Pit Movie Martian, that's the Clarence Boddicker and Robocop. This is where I got the Mekon from, just so you know. Pretty cool stuff on here, look at this. Time Traveller number 3, obviously getting around licensing here. We've got the all the Doctor Who's here. Pretty cool. Let's just show you some of these. John Pertwee, Tom Baker. I like this. This is great. Look at that. But that's Mooncrest Models. So Gary, if you are there, I'm looking forward to seeing you. Check out. Oh, that's me. That's me. You think John Leeson also voiced? I've seen that. My chat's doing something really weird tonight. It keeps reverting back. You love space and accessibility. I've been fascinated by space when I was little. I was when we did our GCSEs. If anyone's older than me, when you did your O levels, you get set what O levels you have to do, whether it's maths, English, science. Sometimes you have to do history, geography, something like that. Well, I took an extra subject when I was in school. I took astronomy. And unfortunately, one of the parts of the coursework that we had to do was get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Get this, I don't think they're allowed today. Get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go around our teacher's house. And then he will assess us in the garden, looking at stars. The more I think about it, the more I think, how wrong would that be nowadays? Bless. I liked astronomy. I wish a young 52. Oh, bless. I'm still 21, Tina. You can say you're 52, but 21. I bet Uranus will only be available on Patreon. No, I'm going to do it on the main channel, Lou. Going to be on the main channel. So it's all cool. I'm going to be doing one of the Gundam models on the channel as well that John Freeman got me. I'm probably going to do the bigger one on the channel, and I'm going to do the smaller one on the Patreon channel. On the Patreon channel next Wednesday, I should have the Formula 1 Ferrari T4 that I've been doing for Dave Phillips. That should be finished. So that's cool. He still can't have it yet, though, because there's another pack to come, even though I'm not doing that pack. The last pack of the Agora Models Ferrari just changes the spoiler design at the back of how it looked for another couple of races. But I'm not doing that. Doctor Who Season 20 Blu-ray box set with Peter Davison was announced today. Really? Wow. It was after Peter Davison I'd stopped watching Doctor Who. I started watching for Tom Baker. Finished watching with Peter Davison. Then started watching again for Matt Smith because my daughter started getting into it. How many of us have purchased a 3D printer after... Hang on. Hello?
Did you not get
No? Very good. Alexa, stop. There you go. But Mrs. Weatherwayn's just picking comment with. I did get the joke now. Although Mrs. Weatherwayn has to explain it to me. Okay, the 3D printer. I can't use it at the moment. I've printed two things. Obviously, you've seen the Groot, and now you've seen the Batman. I made a schoolboy error, and I'm sure people in the 3D printing community have done the same error as me. I'm waiting for another FEP sheet to come. I've got to pierce the FEP sheet. I had a foul print, which is my own fault because I didn't do the supports properly. And when I was trying to get it off, I pierced the FEP sheet. Now, the new FEP sheet for that is £12, just so you know, because I've had to order another one. So, stupid me. But there you go. Not me. After seeing video clip of how to install it, I said to myself, that sounds difficult, so I decided not to buy a 3D printer. That was one of the easiest ones to set up, Marcus. But, all fun. Hello, Dan Crim. How's it going? How many think Wayne has so much free time he can organise and promote the new British Wonderfest? You know what? I would be well up for that, Dan. I would be so up for going to... This is my plan, right? If I had my way, would be to go to Telford, where pretty much every modeller's family and dog are going to be in November, and go around specifically to the people who are selling sci-fi based things or space things and see if they'll be interested in an event. And then see how many of those model builders we can get there. Once you've got a little pool of interest for those model builders, then you can get onto the hobby shops to see if they want to go there. I'm telling you, it's making itself. I think it needs to be done. But me, I haven't got the mind for the logistics like that. I'm not a project manager, but I can envision it. I can envision it starting. I could see something like that Small Space 10 becoming big, really big. But it just needs that. I don't know. We'll have to see. I've never been to Small Space, so this is going to be a first for me. But then again, that community might like the whole, what's the word? The niche of it being so cozy in a smaller area. So it might not be something people are interested in. I don't know. I will find out on Sunday. Johnny James, kit's been delayed at the moment, and I haven't had notification it's been sent. I know some people have, so don't know. Don't know yet. Relaunch the Enterprise D and new fixings above the TVs. Well, I am doing. You've probably seen the things changed. My montage header that I have on YouTube. So the DeLorean's added back. The Enterprise D's added back. The Gullwing Mercedes is added back. And I've still missed a model off of there. Now I've got to put the Orrery on there. Ecto 1 will be back soon as well. But there are some people who are going to be delayed. I believe they all go live on the 17th of July. But some people have already got emails saying that they're going to be delayed probably till August now. Hello, Robert Beveridge. How's it going? Again, Paul, I haven't got the Valentino Rossi build here at the moment. So, as a matter of fact, the only thing I've got left now is the Ford GT, the Renault Alpine, Alien Pack 3. And there you go. I've got no idea where Titanic Pack 11 is for you folks in the US. No idea at all. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to put the air conditioning on. I'm cooking here. I'm showing solidarity today for the Rams, even though, you know, it's it's going to go to hell this year. I loved the F1 over the weekend, David. I was there on the Friday for the practice session. It was really hot, and then obviously I picked the right day because the Saturday and Sunday, the weather was all over the place. I got to see Brad Pitt in the... well, I didn't see him without his helmet on, but I got to see him driving the F1 car. Looked pretty cool. You received your Pack 12 4 or 5 weeks ago. Really? Pack 12 of what? What was that? Sorry, I'm confused. Are you talking about the Ferrari? because I haven't received it yet. What I did receive was pack 11 of the Sterling Moss Mercedes, which has got the base. I've got the base now, and I also got a medallion, which I'm going to do a quick video for to show you what it all looks like together. Anthony, we were in Baytree in Spalding last Sunday, and I got to meet Ed and Wayne Brickles there. And Mrs. Rhoda Wayne asked that question about the ET diorama, and I completely figured that would have been an ideal situation to come and meet you. But you know what? If we're going to Scotland in a couple of weeks, there's a chance that I'm going to be coming your way back down through the A1. So we could probably meet at Grantham Services or something. I don't know what's easier for you, Anthony. But I will. I've got your email, so I will email you, let you know. Hi, Ian. How's it going? Your first issue of the Optimus Prime should be about 10 days with me. I'm premium. The weapons look awesome. So what Optimus Prime is that? Is that the... We need to know, is it Fan Home Optimus or Agora Optimus? I haven't seen Bergdis tonight. The website's so 90s, yeah. You've just done the latest pack of the tumbler. What did you think of that? Is it milled? Does the plastic feel really cheap? It feels bulky. I don't know if that makes sense. Toy-like even. But I'm sure we'll find that when we're actually putting the outside plates on and stuff like that, it's gonna feel different. But I'm enjoying the build though. I love that tumbler build. Yeah, the Ecto one's delayed for some people apparently, but I mean, I never got a lot of people got the roof rack. I never got that, so I'm already behind the people that had already started building it. You remember Apollo 9 landing on the moon? I wasn't born. I didn't even exist when that happened. Is everyone getting Lou's joke now? You know, it's sad when Mrs. Rhoda Wayne has to explain jokes to me. I'm terrible. Hello, Stewie. Stewie, I heard your good news. How cool is that? So is it a car festival that you've won a place for? You're going to be displaying some 1.8 vehicles, I hear. And you're also going to meet Rick Astley, Richard Hammond. You're going to meet you're going to have a field day. That sounds brilliant. Do you like lying on a lounger looking up at the stars? Paul, I used to have a trampoline in the garden. I used to just lie on that. And Mrs. Rhoda Wayne gets fed up because I got a laser pointer here. You know, I've got a green one, which just goes for miles. And I'm just pointing out all the constellations to her and nebula, and it's all cool. And then obviously coming up soon, we've got the Pleiades meteor shower. So get to see some shooting stars. You haven't received an email about the Enterprise being delayed. I think it's going to affect... I could be wrong, but I think it's going to affect all of those builds that are coming out. I think the Enterprise and the Ecto one is delayed. Only for some people, though. Not everyone, but check your emails. Once you get your emails through, you'll have more of an idea what's going on there. Which is the biggest Optimus Prime? Agora Models. Agora Models 1 is bigger by about, I don't know, 16 centimetres. Size isn't my forte. That's what she said. I'd say about 15 centimetres taller. 15 centimetres is a lot in the world of Wayne. Esther in the intercom, yep. She's always saying, Ian, that I should have an earpiece. So every time I'm making a cock up or saying a word wrong, that she can actually talk to me. We've got an Echo Dot, so that's talk about, you know, old-fashioned communication. It's a step up from having a cup with a string for it and just holding it to my ear. You're 51, but your mind is age 25. My body age 70 due to stroke, but muddle along. Well, I will email you, Anthony, just so you know about that, because Mrs. Rhoda Wayne says the diorama's taken up too much room, so I do need to get rid of it. So, look, David Clary got it. I'm terrible. But, you know, if that's the thing, I'll be on Only Feet or something. Feet Finder? That'll be my thing, Lou. I'll be on Feet Finder. That's what my daughter keeps saying, that, you know, to make money, that I should go on Feet Finder. If it might never show you after the trick with the Echo. Yeah, you can drop into all rooms. It's terrible. But then again, it saves shouting around the house. Because I mean, my house here is 3 stories. So if Esther's up, then she'll never hear me. That's damn straight. It was Apollo 11. Did Apollo 9? Is that what Paul said? I can't remember. Hello, Todd. How's it going? He is so slow. I know I am. You're 53 in 2 weeks, and on my birthday, 2 weeks. So that means that you slip into Leo, I guess, Roger. You're a Leo. I'm 53 in 2 weeks, and on my birthday, I have to go to work for a Zoom meeting on my birthday. Zoom in work, do what is needed, and Zoom straight out, no messing. I'm sure it won't be long, Roger, that you can get AI to do that for you. You don't even have to be there. You'll just have an avatar taking over for you. You saw Peter Davis at the Bolton Comic Con. Well, they've just announced some of the guests for the London Comic Con in the winter. And it looks like they're getting all the Doctor Who's guests back in again. I'm aiming to go to that. I want to go to the Comic Con, the XL one as well. MCM Comic Con in October, because I really enjoyed the first one I went to. You got an Ender 3 V2 for Christmas. You pretty much have to put it together like a model. I've heard you have to build them. You don't have to do that for the resin printers. You were 4 years old when Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. Yeah, I mean, that would have been brilliant to be alive for. UK Wonderfest needs to be central, not London. I've always said that, Anthony. All of these London events that go on, I think they'd be way better in the NEC in Birmingham. Birmingham's quite central for everybody, and it's easy to get to as well. Please keep an eye on B. Those Gundams are like gremlins. They start to multiply. Well, I've got 2 up there, which you can probably see. And I've got another 2 down here. John Hay sent me these 2 up here. And they are very addictive. They are very addictive. You got your delivery today. You're up to 82, but I only build when I'm following you. So you got to wait for hard to get. I seem to be doing every model Partwork that's available in this country at the moment. I think the only thing I'm not doing is the Eddie Stobart. Any news on the wire? You're going to have to jog my memory, Mark Hobbies. Any news on the wire? What wire? It's not that it's quiet, Steve. It's really loud. It's just I've got noise cancelling on this. And the problem with noise cancelling, it does make my voice go funny. But that's that. Hi, Helder. How's it going? Bless you. Thank you, Phil. Thank you for the donation. I'll be using that at the model fair. But we've got to talk about the Chargers, haven't we? The San Diego Chargers who moved to LA and now they're ground sharing. Can you imagine ground sharing? Can you imagine Arsenal ground sharing with Tottenham? I'm sure that's what's going on at the SoFi in LA. But see, Phil's a Chargers fan, and it's so funny because when I bought my Rams merchandise, Phil used his I keep calling it San Diego LA Chargers discount card to get me discount on LA Rams gear. So funny. It's going to be a good season, but that is funny. But the thing is, when they have a terrible season, I don't know what you must just sit there thinking, I need to support another team. We'll take you on the Rams, you know. Although not this season. Give us a couple of seasons to get back. Did everyone like my new blockbuster sign? They finally got it delivered properly. I feel at home now. I feel like I should go to the Dropbox, get the videos, all the VHS videos, none of this DVD stuff. Check them in the box, make sure they put the right video in the box. Be kind, rewind, make sure they're all rewind. Otherwise, I'm going to stick them in the fast rewind machine. Put them in order. So we have 2 orders in Blockbusters. We had the new releases that go on the wall, so they all went in alphabetical order, and then all the other ones just went in genre order. And then I'm telling you, I was one of these guys that could hold a stack of VHS videos up like this, and I'd walk around the store. You can't see it. I need widescreen. I'd walk around the store with God knows how many videos, and I never dropped them. It's a skill you learn. Any truth that Richard Hammond actually fits in a 1.8 car? Oh my God. Right, I'm going to... I'm always speechless. That just made me laugh. Hammond's 5'7". He's tiny. Yes, Agora Models is a full Wayne's head bigger. I need to use my unit of measurement. It's a lot bigger. I mean, look, I don't know if I showed you them together. Stand by. Hang on. Get my drawer open. Come on. Okay. So, I still got to put the ears on because Partwork upgrades, and Lou was showing me the ears for Optimus Prime. So that is the Agora Models Optimus Prime. And that's the fan home one. So you can see there's a bit of a size difference there. But there you go. Gently put them down. I'll put them back afterwards. You just have to mail out a free sticker to viewers when they catch my cock up. The Thanos Gauntlet. How are they going to be stretching out over 100 episodes? I'm guessing a single finger joint per episode. I think it will slow down with the fingers because there's an internal structure as well. Because I'm guessing you can put your hand in it. But remember, I mean, it's like 2 times bigger than my palm. So I'll be interested to see how it looks. But I'm loving it at the moment. So much so that it's over there at the moment. I can't put it in a box because it's too big. I can ask the Echo Dot not to disturb, really. She'll be out here banging on the door then, so we don't want that. You'd like to see all my builds in one picture. Well, most of them are in the old man cave, and I can't take pictures in there at the moment because Mrs. World of Wayne's got her fabric everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Cutting tables everywhere. So, but she has to tidy it up every other Friday because that's Riley's room. That's where my son sleeps. So, and when the kids come here, it needs to be tidied up. Will Agora be sending a Mura coffee book, or did they stop at the Jaguar? I can't remember. I'm sure there's a Mura one. I'm sure they've got 4 out at the moment. That's a good question. That's something I'll have to ask them, unless the folks at Agora are watching this. Have you got 4 coffee table books now, or is it still 3? I can't remember. Yes, Cinch and Virgin Radio saw a picture of my models and rang me asking if I could display their Starfest at part of the Care for Movies. It's the same as Goodwood's Festival of Speed. That's on at the moment, isn't it? But this is hosted by Chris Evans and Richard Hammond. That's crazy. Well, congratulations. That's brilliant news. I'm going to leave it just there, just for a second, which is Riaz. Behind you, R2D2 is looking directly at CPO's crotch. He is. I'm going to switch over to the workbench because I'm going to show you what models we've got in the Fan Home Star Wars and Starships collection. This is the only one that I remember, the TIE Bomber from The Empire Strikes Back. And that looks like this. Quite a chunky model, this one. Looking like that. And if I go onto the close-up, well, hey, that's very close, isn't it? That's too close. There you go. That's looking like that. Cool. Okay. The second one, the Vulture Droid. Now, this one is from the Phantom Menace. And you may remember it because it's walking around. It's actually a droid. So it's not really a ship. It's a droid. It's walking around. But when it's in ship form, it looks just like that. And there's the magazine again. Like that. And then if I show you what that looks like, this is a pretty cool model. But it is a droid. So do you class it as a droid? Don't know. Don't know. Let me go to the close-up again. Not bad. These are all metal, just so you know. And then the last one, I had to actually search. I don't know what this is from. And apparently it's from Star Wars Rebels. It was originally made for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game. And then it did make an appearance in Rogue One, I believe, as well. And it's called the Hammerhead Corvette. Looking like this. I had to do my research on this one because I can't remember seeing this at all. But that looks like that there. So it's kind of like a small blockade runner, really, isn't it? And again, if I go to that, that is what it's looking like. All metal again. Oh, look, I've got dirt in my now. That's because I've been painting again. So that is the Star Wars Starship to Vehicle collection for Van Home. So that takes us up to stage 40. Now, I think there's 60 in the collection, so there's only 20 more left to go. But there you go. I don't know where I'm putting them, by the way. No idea. Okay, you had to run out and drop a package at FedEx. Having a good evening, everyone. Oh, no problems, Ian. You take care. Hello, Berg. Everyone wants to know how the volcano is. They're after some volcano news. Fan home, my build, I have no room for the Agora Models version. It's too big. I keep saying that about the Ecto 1. I pray they do other Autobots on Decepticons. It's got to be Bumblebee next, hasn't it? Hi, Berg. We were wondering where you've been. There you go. See? I told you. Wayne, you have 95 Gundam kits. 47 in backstock and another 2 to send off to you. Really? John, I've got to ask this question, right? Because these 2 kits come with extra parts, either different ways for the hands to be clenched or a different weapon that you don't actually have on the Gundam. You'll have it separate. So where do you keep all of those spare parts? Have you got like a Gundam box? Or do you keep the model box and just keep those spare parts in there? Or is it like Lego that you just keep like all the guns in one box, all the swords in another box, all the hands in another box? I don't know what to do with the spares. That's good to hear, Hilda. Hilda, I've got 2 more boxes to come for the Iron Man with the battle damage. So I'm up to 114, I think, now. So, but we're just saving them up for Christmas time, and I will, we'll drop by Oban, I think, and we'll see you just after Christmas, it will be. And I'll drop them off to you. So that'd be cool. Great to see my Blockbuster sign. It's nostalgia for me, I tell you. So does Cracker make your voice go funny? Ah, very good. You saying that, any alcohol makes my voice go funny. And I'm sure anyone who's been at Wonderfest and saw me drink 1 beer will know that it goes really deep. Oh, I can't handle my drink, can I? It doesn't affect me like, you know, in the head drunk-wise. It just affects my voice first. Hi, Wayne. I just got started with the Knight Rider build. Well, good for you, Joseph. That's one of the most popular builds I've got at the moment, I think, on the channel. You know what? It's one of these things that I keep saying that I'm going to be doing it this week, but this week has been crazy busy. Not so much what I've been building on the channel, but what's been going on in the background, preparing for, yeah, believe it or not, I do have a, Phil's going to like this, I do have a strategy. I've got a strategy for the rest of the year, and I need to know what I'm building at what time. Which means I do have to contact some people to find out when certain models might be coming out. But, yeah, I do have a strategy. See, so we are good. Yes, the volcano is close to here, but not close enough to worry about. Is it a fully functional eruption then, Berg, this, or is it just like smoking and... I remember. I remember being in Australia, just listening to all the volcano all the volcano news from New Zealand. It's hard to think that on your doorstep it's happening, though. Crazy. Hello, Scott. How's it going? Unfortunately, you heard that FEM wants 15k for those ST models. What? Whoa. Context. Right, FEM, that FEM, what does FEM stand for? Wants 15k for those ST Star Trek models? I'm confused. You're doing good, just recovering from Paris trip. Good thing I got a few weeks off. You were only a time zone over, though, wasn't you, Bergdis? I can't remember. Paris is 1 hour ahead of us here in the UK. Optimus Subprime. You missed Blockbusters. Cheap night in. Where ours was, it was next to several takeaways. A great family night in. Oh, I used to love it. Filling up the popcorn bins, Haagen-Dazs, Coca-Cola. You'd have no customers after about 10 o'clock, so you just stick on any movie you want. Most of the time, me and my friend Russell, you've met him, he's been on the live stream before. We'd just stick on one of the Star Trek Next Generations and we'd just keep watching that. Great stuff. She's been really busy at the moment, Robert. obviously it's coming to the end of the school year because unlike America, the school year is slightly different here. So all our kids break up. I think it's July 23rd, and they won't go back to school till September. So that's Mrs. Welderwain's time to unwind, I guess. Although, you know, she's got so much planned, and in that time we're off to Cornwall for a holiday, which is going to be fun. You wish Fan Home came out with a 1966 Batmobile. I'd like to see it. It was licensed to Eagle Moss at one time. I don't know what's happened after that. A bit loud. I bet you were talking about the lavalier mic, weren't you, Pete? Because yeah, I've noticed that lately. I have to turn it down when I'm editing my videos. Mrs. Welderwain knows books. She's like my librarian for the house. It's us followers posting comments faster than you can read and answer them. I try and scroll and answer every single comment, but sometimes I just fall behind because I have squirrel moments, and I just go off on tangents. The Hammerheads in Rogue One, yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, the Hammerhead Corvette is one of the coolest scenes in Rogue One. Pushed one Star Destroyer into another to take out the shield. I remember that now. But I know prior to that, it was made originally for Star Wars The Old Republic, because Knights of the Old Republic, because that's what it says in the bio. And then it was in Star Wars Rebels. You can get a resin kit version of the Hammerhead from Star Wars from Andy Cooper. Really? Oh my God. Why have I never heard of that then? It's because I haven't watched Clone Wars or Rebels. The only animated Star Wars I've watched is Bad Batch. So, I don't know. Stewie Forbes is in need of fold-away tables for the Carfest events to show his builds. If anyone has any and close to Shrewsbury and able to help, could you drop me a message? Are you talking about like the pasting tables, Ian? But if anyone can help, then yes, get in touch with Ian. Dinner time, Lou. I don't know, it's... Lou tends to spend Thursdays with me now. You could take me to dinner, Lou. Just keep me on my phone and put me on the table. That'd be fine. I'll talk to everybody. Hello. The Cobra, the Jaguar, and the Super Snake had one, Pete. There you go. See, look. Yeah, you're. See, Phil, look, you're so old school. That was before the Never Never. That was in the dark times. When we have started to do a 90 by 60 by 2 centimeters assembly cushion, would be useful for some of the bigger builds, maybe. Definitely. Funny you should say that, Ian, because when I was doing that Porsche yesterday for the Patreons, Agora Models had sent me the new stand for the Sterling Moss Mercedes, which lights up, and the foam packaging it came in was brilliant for putting the car upside down, and I was going to use it. The only problem is it's far too wide. It was great depth, but far too wide. So I was thinking about that. That's awesome. We need you. We need Lou's puns. By the way, if I sound nasally, it's because for some reason hay fever's just starting to hit me. It normally hits me in the spring, but God, at the moment it's terrible. And unfortunately, with hay fever, I do get like a seasonal asthma. So that's why I have to. Mrs. Welderway makes sure I take my inhaler everywhere. I haven't used my inhaler for God knows how many years, 6 or 7 years. But I do have my blue Ventolin just in case it arrives. I go all wheezy. I sound like the penguin from Toy Story. I wish with those Star Wars vehicles, there was some sort of scale to them. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mark. But I mean, one of the vehicles was the Death Star. Can you imagine what scale that would be? You'd be looking at a beach ball or one of those big wobble bobble balls that the kids have nowadays. Like a Zorb ball, I suppose. You wonder how many Bandai 112 scale R2-D2 models I'd have to buy to recolor to do all the versions in Clone Wars. Good luck with that. Ian, I still got to give you your R2-D2. We do need to meet up. Hi, Requiem. How's it going? You're not late, and you can always watch me on demand. I'm more sorry that it's... What's the time now? It's 44. Look, I'm only about 5 minutes behind on chat. That's great for me. That deserves a drink. You keep all the spare parts in the boxes, then put them in the loft in case I want to change them. But then that means you're using a lot of space, John, because those Gundams come in big boxes, and for what you've got left, they're only like a few bits. And because of scale, I'm guessing that the hands looked very similar on the two that I've done here. So I'm guessing they're interchangeable. For Gundam part storage, I keep the parts in a Ziploc bag with the instructions. There you go. That uses less space, Mike. That's a good idea, actually. Oh, I'd love the days of having a home-cooked meal, Lou. Can't remember the last time I had a home-cooked meal. I guarantee Mrs. Welderwayne's like, you ate tacos tonight. That was home-cooked. Hello, Roy. How's it going? I don't really like tacos, but tonight's ones were quite nice. Where can you get the C3PO? It's a 31-inch one. If you type... go to Amazon. Oh, hang on a second. I might be able to give you a link. Stand by. C3PO large scale red arm. That's what you have to type in. There we go. And it will bring up the link. Stand by. Which I'm about to post to you. Copy link. So the link to that is in chat. Now that will take you to the UK Amazon site, but if you are in another country, then it'll give you an idea of what you're looking for. So yeah, that's the C3PO. When I first bought it, it was quite a reasonable price, to be honest with you. Hang on a second. Hello?
Excuse me, I cook for you all the time.
She does. She does. But then I cook a lot as well.
No, you don't cook at all. You order takeout.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know if anyone can hear that. Alexa, stop. Yeah, when I cook, I pick up my phone and I order takeout. Oh, she's thrown me. What was I talking about? C3PO? No, we finished about C3PO. Oh yeah, when I ordered that, I think that was about $29.99, $39.99. Then about a year ago, this went right up in price to like £100. But if you look on my channel, there is a playlist of me taking this thing apart, putting the electrics in it and repainting it. So there is a playlist somewhere on my channel. Just click on playlists and you'll find it. It's a proper volcano, but a small one. Oh. Lou has a private chef. When we visited him, we would cook steak. Steak. I can't even... What? Pommes frites is chips in French. I know in German. I know that. But what's steak up? What? Are you talking about that Subway meal we had? Oh, thank you, Paul. I'll tell you what, though. Whatever we ate at Lou's house, that was scrummy, but it was really spicy. I can't remember what we had. It was like an Italian meat. Oh, it was lovely, but it was spicy. I can't even remember where you got it. We got it from. Because Mrs. Spruverse and Mrs. Welder-Wayne got it, didn't they? But, oh, that was nice. FE Masterworks, so here we go. I got me excited. FE Masterworks is revealing huge A, D, and C Enterprise models at San Diego Comic Con this year. 3 foot long, lit, etc. But they want £15,000 for them? Yeah. No. No. I can get a brand new motorbike with that. Even though I'm not allowed motorbikes. Brand new car. 15,000. Who's going to pay £15,000? Who's got a 3 foot... Wait a minute. 3 foot long. Isn't that big for that price, I have to say. 3 foot long. Sorry, I need my ruler out. Wayne's head. It's like 4 of my heads. £15,000. Wow. No. That's like... Wow. You just made me speechless there. God, I can't think who would pay for that. Hello, Wayne. From Wayne, over at Florida. Esther, what does she teach? Esther's a primary school teacher. So she teaches everything. She knows everything. She knows... Oh, I can't say that. I can't say that because I've got to sleep tonight and I don't want to sleep in the workshop. It's quite hot in here. So primary school teachers, they teach the age range of, let me get this right, Mrs. Welderwayne. Is it 7 to 11? I think that's primary school out here. I could be wrong. My kid's last day is the 25th of July, and I'm celebrating going to the Eden Project. I've never seen the Eden Project, Will's workshop. That's on the way down to Devon as well, isn't it? I think Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's mentioned about going to see that. There you go. See, she's a primary school teacher. Remember Blockbusters where I used to live? Do RoboCop promotion. A free RoboCop t-shirt when you rented film and had a guy in a robo suit. God, I don't remember that. I'm trying to think what promotions we had. We had a big Marvel promotion once for Marvel trading cards. Tin Cup. Do you remember the Kevin Costner film? We had loads of merchandise with golf balls and tees to give away for that. Maverick. Mel Gibson and Jodie Foster, we had playing cards to give away. Titanic. What did we have for Titanic? We had something for Titanic. I can't remember what that was. Titanic was easily the biggest selling video when I was there. But yeah, we used to have giveaways all the time. It was great. Especially some Disney. When you used to buy Disney videos, you'd get a free t-shirt or something. Was 2 hours ahead, but the time zone was barely an issue. It's the body that's crap. Fanhome should do a bat bike. I know some people have been modifying their Tumblr to make a bat bike. It just means buying some extra issues and then doing your own thing. I saw the new Asuka trailer. It looks brilliant. And Ahsoka. Yeah, it does look really good. Admiral Thrawn, though, looks like Elon Musk. Or am I the only one who thinks that? Don't use pace tables for models. You need the proper steel leg ones for anything even remotely heavy. I don't know. I'm only thinking back from my times when I used to do the old car boot sales, Richard. They held quite a few DVDs at their time. Death Star equals 4 in heads. Yep. Some of these t-shirts write themselves, you know. I should have a picture of my head with a gauge. I know Ian did one, like a size conversion. You know, for your Americans, you got inches. Over here, we got centimeters and millimeters, and then you've got Wayne's heads. You keep hearing this ding sound. I've got something plugged into my computer, and I don't know what it is that's causing that. So, I don't know. Don't know. I'm just looking around here. It might be the... No, it couldn't be the ATEM. Don't know. It's just messing with you to make you check your computer. That's what it's doing. You think it's subscribed to Star Wars ships as they're good in your video. I mean, they are good, but they are different sizes. That's the thing with them. So you've got to, if you're going to display them, I don't think you can display them in the order you're getting them. My OCD would make me put them in like size order or something. Oh, no one said that their LaFerrari, their dashboard's got 2 wires. Everyone's only got one, so I think the picture's wrong. The ding noise again. I'm going to have to look at that. What's the time at the moment? We've got 7 minutes, so I will go back and check the stream. Something on my computer's doing it. I've got a couple of things plugged into the USBs at the moment, but I don't know what. I mean, chances are, if you're hearing a ding noise, then one of the USBs have either come detached, which means something isn't working, but everything seems to be working at the moment. So it can't be the microphone or the ATEM. I don't know. I think Wayne either has his Gmail open or maybe uses Thunderbird email. Sounds like a notification sound. Oh, I do have my email open. Shall I close that? Ah, hang on then. That's probably what it is. Thank you, Shane. All the way down in New Zealand there. Do not disturb is still an option. How do you turn that off? Do you just say allow? What's the opposite of do not disturb? Please disturb. I don't know. Mrs. Rhoda Wayne will have the sausage rolls challenge in Cornwall when you try the man-sized pasty, all good Cornish home cooked. Well, I definitely want to try a Cornish scone and a Devon scone, because I know you guys put your cream and jam on different ways. And I know it's a sore point. You know, if I go to Cornwall and I'm putting the jam on the cream the wrong way round, I'll be shunned. They'll be like, "Hey, there's a stranger down here." What happened with that large-scale Apollo lunar module that I was building? Well, that was only a test, Alan Rose, which never came to fruition. But you know what? Agora Models have the finished version of that in their offices in Canterbury. And I'm telling you, I think I understand it was a pain in the neck model to put together, but you know what? I think it would be a great model to put together. It looked really good. Take care, John's model making. Oh, from somewhere called Joe's, you think? Oh, okay. It was nice. I'm not a big fan of the Italian sort of spicy meats, but that was really nice. Tommy's, the original series Enterprise, was only 600. FEM is nuts. Google FEM Masterworks. I'm Googling it now. Yeah, that's just crazy. No. No is the answer to that. Oh, Eden Project's in Cornwall, is it? Oh, so it is down our way then. Or the way we're going. You need to get your count. I haven't got a clue. I've never been to Cornwall, Will. I worked out the other day I've never been to Devon either. I've been to Minehead, and I'm sure Minehead's in Somerset, so... What's your mouth out, Devon? I told you, Devon and Cornwall seem to have this, like, rivalry. It's like West Side Story down there all over again. What was that about Optimus Prime's arm? Not sure. I do know that we're going to be building... I think the hand is coming in the next stages of Optimus Prime. Don't know. Mrs. World Away, we could go to the Eden Project then. We'll have to add that to the list of things we can do. We do want to see St. Michael's Mount. Because we've got one over here, and I know France have got one as well. You have the original Alien Blockbuster posters? Wow. You sent me the link for the Star Trek models announcement in Messenger. That's probably what that beep was then. Because I had that open. And now, yes, you're right. I've got 2 messages there. Blog by Trekcore. Oh, there's a video. Right, I'll watch that after the stream. That's crazy, though. I can't understand why it'd be so much unless the licensing is just so much for it. They're building an Eden Project up in Morecambe. I know where Morecambe is. That's Blackpool way, isn't it? I used to work at an electronics store that sold movies. Black Friday in 19... Oh, that's the old Michael Douglas film. I like that film. I watched 2 old ladies get into a fist fight over the last copy of The Lion King. Oh. You met Kylie Minogue at the... We can't mention Kylie Minogue in this house, Matthew, for the same reason we can't mention Kate Beckinsale. The Queen's head measurement will be on a t-shirt soon. Hello, Bruce. How's it going? We're all good here. We're all good. Getting a little bit hot. A little bit hot because I haven't got the air conditioning on. I will turn it on while I'm tidying the works. Because after these live streams, I'm telling you, I don't know how I manage it, but I rip the workstation apart. So I need to put it back together again. I've already made tomorrow's video, though. So because I'm picking the kids up tomorrow, that will be up really early in the morning. The Mercedes Gullwing's a really impressive build, the start of it. I love how the engine pipe work is. But you'll see that tomorrow. Requiem, you got some great news. Vanham's going to release Ecto 1 outside of the UK. They're doing it outside now, are they? Because it was specifically listed just for the UK at the moment, wasn't it? I'm glad it's going to more countries, so more people will be able to finish their models. It was my wallet alarm. I've got one of them for when Mrs. World Away spend things. It's on my phone, wherever that is. It's behind me. Do a poll for the Apollo 11 model and pass it on to Fanhome. Well, James at Agora Models knows my feelings on it. James, Claire or Liam, if you're watching this, you know that Apollo 11 model is pretty amazing. I think a lot of people would like that. And next time I'm in Canterbury, I didn't get many good pictures of it. I need to get some good pictures of it. I might have some. I might post it on social media, but it's great to see what it looked like when it was finished, because we never got a chance to see that because we only did like a couple of layers of the skin and one of the arms. Jam first and then cream in Cornwall. Right, okay. Mrs. World Away, we've got to get that right. Otherwise, you know, we're in for a bad time. The light. Thank you, Lou. Would you pay £15,000 for that lighting, Lou? No. You're 71 on July the 13th. Oh, you're a Cancer as well then, Bruce. Wait, so you've just had a... That's today. Is it your birthday today? Bruce, is it your birthday today? If it is, look, I'll put the happy birthday on there. Happy birthday. Is it your birthday today? I beat Chiverton Roundabout, the old one. I'm yet to experience the Cornwall roads, Chris, but I'm sure it's going to be fun. I've just realised it is. Wow. Happy birthday, Bruce. I didn't realise it's your birthday. I didn't realise what the time is. It's 9 o'clock. Wayne, check Facebook. I've seen Facebook. I've got a message from you. Stand by. We are going over at the moment. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. I'll get back to you after the stream, Ian. Both ex-wives will not let me put up posters. Oh, bless. Look, if I've missed your comment tonight, I apologise. I've been off on one tonight. It's the beer. I blame the beer. But as I said, tomorrow we do have the Mercedes Goldwing. I do need to tidy everything up here that we've got here. Just looking around the workshop. Next week, no idea what we're building, but I think I'm going to start with the Alien next week. Take a break from cars for a little bit, and we'll go on to flesh-eating aliens. Because that's how I roll. But thank you for joining me tonight. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you later.